But what happened was, when I said that, then his roommate started telling me all this crap.
I watched it before. Okay, hey guys, today we're going to be watching Houston Police Chase, March 3rd, 2017. Let's get into it now.
Pursuing a black Mercedes right now. This chase
Okay, I'm
has
listening to it
gone
now.
through parts
This chase
of
gone through
downtown
parts of
Houston
downtown
and into
Houston,
Midtown. Now
into
that
Midtown
vehicle, that
Houston.
black
You can see it
Mercedes,
there on Sky 2
you
on
can see it there
288.
from Sky
This chase
2
started about,
onto
maybe nearly
just a
5 or
few minutes
10
ago.
minutes
We
ago.
understand that
We understand that
HPD
HPD got a call about the bank robbery at the 5301
block of
bisonette at the amegy
Amegy
bank there.
Unclear
If
if
that's
that's
connected
connected
to the police
to
chase.
this police chase. That
That
vehicle,
vehicle,
that
that black
Mercedes,
Mercedes, you can see
speeding
there,
on Highway 59 right now. You can see an
speeding there on
HPD, a
Highway
marked
59.
HPD SUV
Highway
following
59.
very close behind.
HPD helicopters
And we
and
are still trying to find out why these people are running from police. But if you're
HPD
just joining
vehicles
us here
are
close
right
to the
behind
top of
that
the
black
midday hour,
Mercedes
this is a police chase taking
as he
place
gets
right now
farther
on a very busy
away from
stretch of
HPD.
Highway 59. Here's
You can
what
see
we
it on
know.
Highway
A few
59.
minutes ago, HPD got a
A
call
few
about
minutes
a
ago,
bank robbery
HPD
at
got a
the
call about the
5300
bank robbery
block of Bissonnet at an
about the
Amegy
bank
bank. It is
robbery at the
unclear if
5301 at Bisonette.
that
We
scene
understand that scene is
to this
connected to the
chase, but
police
this
chase.
police chase
This police chase started
moments
moments after that call dropped.
at the 5300 block of Bissonnet at the Amegy Bank in Southwest Houston.
And
Police
at the
are
call drop at
pursuing
the Energy
that
Bank in
black
Southwest
Mercedes going at
Houston.
a very high rate of speed.
Going
It's
at a high
unclear
rate of
who is
speed.
driving that vehicle or
Who
how
is
many people are
driving
inside of
that
that car,
vehicle?
but this
Who
person
is driving that
clearly
vehicle?
does not
Who
want to
is?
get caught.
How many people
So
are
now that
inside that
vehicle is
car?
headed I-10 west. So they've already
Most
covered
of a sudden,
a pretty wide area. Again, as you said, started over there in the 5300. We think maybe in the 5300 block of Bissonnet, where that Amegy Bank is. They moved into the Midtown area, Alabama, and Fannin, and now it is on I-10 west after going 288, 59, now down I-10, traveling obviously at a high rate of speed. And you can see sections of the roadway where it traveled, particularly 288, are pretty busy.
Especially on a Friday. And Amy, we are just getting word now from our producer who's telling me that the suspected bank robbers who are on the run from police, that black Mercedes, has the bank robbers, the suspected bank robbers inside. This all started just before 10:45 this morning, as you said, at the 5300 block of Bissonnet at an Amegy bank there. All right, they are just passing the 45 exit, still on I-10 right now.
It looks like they've exited there. I mean, obviously going very fast. We don't know how many people are inside this vehicle, but you can see him slow down. Not a whole lot. He's not getting a lot of room whenever
how
he
he
slows down
behind those vehicles.
So obviously very dangerous. Right now we can't see how closely the HPD cruiser is behind him, but we do know that they were chasing them. This is Sky 2.
You can see that Sky 2 on Sky 2 live over this chase.
10 to 15
Going on
minutes
maybe
or
the
so.
last
We just watched
10 to 15 minutes or so. We've seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic in the Friday here in the city of Houston. Right around lunchtime, things are starting to really get busy on our roadways. They are in hot pursuit of this vehicle. Again, this chase has been going on maybe for the last 10-15 minutes or so. And they've seen the driver run at a fairly high rate of speed. And they just picked up the chase a few minutes ago. And then
he just exited the North Main Houston Avenue exit there off of 45. Right
he
there.
just exited the North Main and Houston
Obviously, this
Avenue.
could be a very dangerous situation. Sometimes we see people bail out of the car. It gives HPD officers a chance to catch up to these suspects, but we can't see exactly where they are. A lot of times they'll back off in situations like this where there are a lot of cars on the roadway. But certainly, if we've got our eyes trained on the suspect, then HPD does as well.
And we've got a great
On I-45, getting back onto I-45 northbound.
So it's difficult to see how
He
many
stopped
people
at the
are
red
inside
light.
that car.
At least
Whether those are
there is
paper
no
tags on the back of the car, it's
just-
really difficult
excuse
to
me.
make out a license plate
There is
here.
no
But in most
there is no
chases that we
HPD
cover and
cruisers
see here on live television,
behind
you
them
don't
at
see
least at all.
the suspects stop at a stop
I don't
sign
know
or
where the
a
HPD
traffic
cruisers
light,
went. We'll
which is
let
what
them
other
get a
vehicles are
chance
doing, and
to catch up to that black
this vehicle
Mercedes.
is doing right now. There, he's
He's now going around over the curb,
over the curb, right through the intersection.
For a moment there,
jumping around the curb.
the right vehicle, but then when
We
he
were
jumped
right.
that curb,
We
you can
were
bet that
watching the
we are
right
in our
vehicle.
11 a.m. newscast. It's
They are
11:01.
watching the
A lot of
right
people headed
vehicle
out for lunch,
headed
from
back
work. If you're
onto
in this area, he exited North Main and Houston Avenue.
north northbound
He's on
I-45
the
north
I-45 service road. Headed north. It
service
looks like now
road.
he's getting back on the freeway right now.
Getting back on the freeway here.
Headed north on 45.
And very difficult to see how many people
How
are
many
inside that
people
car.
are
How
inside the
many
vehicle?
suspected bank robbers are we talking about here? We
How
don't
many
know. But if
people
you
are
are just
inside that
joining us
vehicle?
here
You're
at
just
the top
joining
of our
us
midday
here at the top
newscast,
of
you are
that
watching
midday
a
newscast.
live
You are
police
watching a
pursuit
live
happening right
police
now
presence
on
and pursuit over there,
I-45 going
northbound
north, I
at
believe.
So
I-45.
you hear us talking with producers on off air too. They're monitoring everyone
On and
monitoring
off
this
air
chase
too.
too.
They're monitoring
from other
this.
areas in our newsroom, but they just passed Cavalcade. You said
Headed towards
they're
the
headed
Dallas,
45,
Texas
I-45
area.
north. A lot of people headed I-45 north on a Friday as it's
On a
headed.
Friday, heading out of town right now. And this all started around 10:45, maybe a little bit before.
Chilling out.
He's passing 610, or they are passing 610. I don't know if it's
Okay, they're
a
passing
male or a
610.
female who's driving this vehicle. But this all started right around 10:45 this morning
He's passing
at an
610.
Amegy Bank
She's
at the
passing
5300
610.
block of Bisonette in Southwest Houston. A call dropped about a bank robbery there. Just this driver is putting the pedal to the metal right now. I mean, weaving, maneuvering in and out of traffic at a very high rate of speed. It's difficult to see from that shot from Sky 2 how close the pursuing officers are to this black Mercedes. We don't know who this vehicle belongs to. We don't know if it's a stolen vehicle. We don't know how many people are inside that car, but we do know that police are in hot pursuit of suspected bank robbers.
It looks like he made an exit again
On the service road
on the
there.
service road right there at Airline Drive. And again, it looks like he's going to run into a backup there. Sky 2 over, and the freeway is sort of covering up our vantage point of him. Is this
So he's off that I-45 Airline Drive,
Sky 2,
Airline
obviously, our
surface road.
pilot, they're kind of trying to figure it out from the sky as well. But as we zoom out here, I don't see where the HPD cruisers went, where they were in pursuit.
We saw one. We saw a marked SUV.
Where they were in pursuit.
Very close
behind.
This black Mercedes as it was making its way on the
Don't worry.
288 just about 10 minutes ago.
Right, and just to recap, if you're just joining us,
As he's making his way, that black Mercedes, it was making its way onto 288 just about 10 minutes ago. And this all started about 10:45 a.m. this morning. As you just said, as we just said, at the 5300 of Bisonette, at the block of Bisonette. The driver, he is putting foot on a pedal to the metal. Sheer amount of traffic. There's no HPD cruisers. I don't know where the HPD cruisers went. They tried to catch up to the black Mercedes. And taking the 610, taking the 610 northly exit from 45. Staying on these
He
lanes.
is definitely exiting onto the north loop, now going westbound.
Going westbound.
very high rate of speed here. So, Don, about what time?
About what time they picked up chase right behind the George R. Brown Convention Center. It has been going on for just a short while, probably about 5 or 20 minutes or so, 5 minutes or so, 5 or 15 minutes or so. I should say that black Mercedes has a really powerful engine. His car can really move. You can see him very crossing these lanes. And the cars and trucks. It's a very scary day to watch there. They're on 610 North.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead and ask me the question.
Yeah, if you don't mind, will you update us again, just in case people are tuning in right now? This is a police chase. We are
What a high rate of
here
speed.
in Sky. Can you update us on the location right now?
Well,
Changing lanes. I don't know what the lanes. I don't know what the lanes. I don't know what the lanes they're picking, or picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8th lane, second lane, 100 miles an hour. Speed limited up here at about 60 miles an hour, and they're coming up on a loop. They just cruised something out. They just cruised something out of the window, yellow bag of some sort. They're definitely on the heading westbound, coming up to the west loop before too long.
I have to tell you, boy, just watching how we're still on 610. You can see that vehicle right there traveling at a very high rate
Oh
of speed
my
on the shoulder
gosh.
of 610.
High rate of
I believe we're still
speed.
going westbound, Sky 2, right over this. Now, we don't know, obviously, if these vehicles are hearing sirens, if they're hearing the police chase, or just how quickly this car is coming up on them with no notice at all, but it's definitely a dangerous situation if you're on the roadway right now with this vehicle.
And we are talking about suspected bank robbers. We don't know how many. We don't know how many people were involved in that bank robbery at the Amegy Bank at 5301 Bisonette, or how many people are still inside that vehicle at this point. Westbound on the loop approaching Ella. That is a very, very busy area any time of day.
Right.
Amy, whether you're talking about the morning commute, the lunch rush, or the afternoon rush hours.
Did he hit that white SUV? It looks like so. He was coming up very close behind him. He has now exited at Ella, so he's off of 610. Let's see what happens when he comes up to this light again.
And we just lost him there for just a second. But Sky 2 right now over Ella and the West Loop, yeah. I'm sorry, Ella in 610.
Building right there. Okay, so now he's getting back on 610.
He did a U-turn. He's getting back on 610 going east. Still going at a high rate of speed.
Right. And I'm not sure if Sky 2 zooms out, if we can see HPD in pursuit at all. Obviously they are. He's traveling at a high rate of speed. They haven't backed off of this vehicle. But to see how many cruisers are following him, how many are chasing.
And so many things that the pursuing officers have to take into consideration when they're conducting these types of police chases on Houston roadways. Certainly, the pursuing officers need to have their supervisors sign off on these police chases. And first and foremost, they have to consider the safety of the other drivers on the road and their safety as well.
Right, you see this truck just pulling off, so certainly he heard something, I would imagine. Coming up, it looks like he's going to exit Shepherd, maybe not.
Passing North Shepherd. Saw the freeway sign there, Yale, passing North Shepherd, still hugging the right side of the freeway there, going onto the shoulder.
Yeah, Yale and Maine right there off of 610.
Yale and Maine off at 610.
Stays on the freeway. I mean,
he stays on the freeway. Any maneuvers, any usually try.
On a busy freeway like this, spikes don't usually work. You see he has exited Yale. They're off of 610. But he turned around so many times and gone one way and gone the other, jumped
work.
that it would
You
be
just
hard to
see
get
him
ahead of him.
And really whizzing by a lot of these vehicles that are on the road right now, coming dangerously close to hitting one.
Coming dangerously
it's right there where he's going into the heights now. There's a Starbucks right there that I believe he just passed. And now he's getting back into some neighborhood streets of Houston Heights.
Yeah, you certainly have a lot of homes there. You do have quite a few businesses as well. You can see passing what looks like an empty field there. And this chase has gone from
This chase gone through parts of into Midtown
area that also has a lot of businesses.
Into Midtown and freeways.
Slowing down just a bit.
Seems to be slowing down just a bit.
Street over from the 610 feeder. So he's just off of the freeway. You can see he's only separated by, some business stores there. Now it looks like he was on West 28th. Now it looks like he's turning on to Yale. I believe that's Yale that we see right here, that he is now traveling on, and he's turning off again.
Now making another turn right there, and it looks like one of the tires on that car,
one of the tires,
rear tire on the driver's side, looks like it may be a spare tire that was just put on. Doesn't seem to have a rim on it.
Okay.
He stopped right now. He stopped.
Now he should be crossing Durham and coming up to Shepherd, and I believe he's on 27th or 28th right there. But all of these, there are homes, there are businesses, there are both. He's westbound on 28th Street right now, and now he's turning. He's just crossed over, I believe, Durham.
And gliding right around that truck that you see there. Not as many vehicles on these neighborhood streets as we've seen on our freeways, on 288, 59, the North Freeway,
vehicles
and the North Loop.
In the parking lot. He just pulled into the parking lot.
There's the Home Depot right there. This is a very busy parking lot.
Chick-fil-A, Pep Boys, many businesses,
turning in the direction like he's going to get back on 610.
We just saw the Chick-fil-A, passing the Chick-fil-A, Pep Boys, or auto parts like this. You see it. O'Reilly's, auto parts, O'Reilly's, auto
grassy
parts.
median and back onto the streets.
Okay, let's concentrate on that police
I'm not
chase
sure what street he's on there
What
right now.
street
Brenda, we
is
have an
he
idea
on?
what street this is.
Going fast.
This is the 610, the feeder.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Yeah. And
Looks like he just hit a vehicle. He just
He just
banged into
hit
the
a
curb
vehicle.
that vehicle that looks like it was right behind him
right
did have
behind
flashing
him, did
lights.
have
I believe that was an
flashing
HPD vehicle. So
There's
obviously
one
it was
right
HPD
there. There's
cruiser
two.
vehicles.
two right there, and one of them that looked like it was an unmarked
They're behind
vehicle that
him.
almost stopped him. So they are very
Now they
close
caught him this
on the
instant
tail of this
about
vehicle.
that
So now it is
stolen
on, the feeder road
Mercedes.
of 610,
Put him on the
headed the
not
other
put him
direction. I believe we are
I'm
now
just kidding.
headed
No,
610
they
west.
just caught them, and the
with
helicopters, the
cops
HPD
obviously very close
helicopters,
behind them now.
caught
At
them.
least two HPD
Just
vehicles
in
in
time.
pursuit of this car.
So if you're just joining in,
And as we
watch
just
this chase
joined in,
unfold live, now
as
let's
we
guide you
watched
over
this
the scene.
unfold,
Amy's
that
gonna give you
video
just a recap of
live,
how this all
just
started at about
recap how this all
10:45 this
started
morning.
about 10:45 this morning.
10:45 this morning, a bank robbery call
A bank
came out
robbery call
at the
came out at the
5300 block of
5301
Bissonette. My goodness, it looks
Oh
like
my
one of the tires
goodness.
is flat. It looks like he may lose a tire here. They may lose a tire here.
Or that his front tire may already be just the rim.
The front
just
tire
the
may
tire.
just
I mean, just the
be
wheel.
already the rim.
Just saw him pass the exit near Ella.
Which might
We
be the best
saw
thing
him
that
just
can happen if he
pass
stops
the
on
exit.
his own. Not
Ella,
sure how he lost that tire, but we
earlier
did see him
on,
hit one other vehicle,
the
right?
driver tries to
Oh yeah,
go
that tire's
around.
gone. That driver's front side tire.
Oh my goodness!
Falling apart
Pushing
basically
that
as he goes.
truck out of
back,
the
you can see a
way,
lot of
trying to
smoke
get
coming out of
back on the
back of that car
freeway.
right now. Unfortunately, we have lost the picture there for you.
And here he goes.
Here he goes,
Let's
making
listen.
another U-turn. Pieces of the car are essentially flying off as this
So
driver
maybe
is
U-turn, I
regaining
believe this
speed.
was at TC Jester or Ella, and he's going back down now. He got back on the freeway again, headed again in a direction that we've already seen, almost as if he's going in circles, doing anything to get away. But clearly this vehicle doesn't have much more go left in it.
Driving on a rim.
With the front fender falling off.
About to
dragging
come
it.
off right now. It's dragging it along the freeway there. You can see it. Going east right now, we understand, on the North Loop. Still trying to keep their speed up.
Right. And, you know, we're following this, guys, because if you know anyone in the area, if you live in the area, you're about to walk out the door, don't. Because obviously, you know, you never know how these things are going to end, and you want to make sure that they do end safely. And police obviously do all that they can to safely stop suspects like this. And so we just want to make sure that everyone in these areas knows what's going on right outside their door.
Driver trying to stay away from all the other vehicles, staying on the far left shoulder of the loop there. You can see just still trying to keep that speed going as
I'm not sure if that smoke is just
driver
coming
flees
from
from police.
driving on the metal on the roadway.
it may be from that, and you can see that front fender doesn't have much life left to it as well. It's about to come off your side. Now we're seeing sparks from that
are
rim.
flying.
Wow. Again, we don't know how many people
Wow.
are inside this vehicle.
We saw
But
sparks
we do know that this
flying.
all started
We don't know how many
in the
people
Southwest Houston area,
are
in the
inside
5300 block of
inside
Bissonette,
that
where
vehicle.
police received
We don't know how
reports,
many.
calls of a bank robbery,
police
and then we know that this chase started somewhere in that same area. So things falling off the vehicle there, that wasn't anything being thrown out. It looks like
Calls
things coming
about the
off
bank
vehicle.
robbery.
Parts of the car
It
starting to come off.
started
Just
about
the
10:45
impact of the rim on
a.m.
the
10:45
roadway, putting off just a
a.m.
ton of
this
sparks
morning.
right now.
putting off
Right
just
now
a
he's
ton
going,
of
he's very near
sparks
45,
right
still
there.
on the North Loop, headed east, but coming up to the 45
And
exchange.
going back
They're coming
over
up
on the
to-
shoulder,
to
staying
the
along that left
45.
shoulder. We just saw more parts of the car. Perhaps
Oh
another
my
part
goodness!
Of the fender, the front
Got back
fender
onto the
just blew
610
off.
freeway. Was loop earlier.
Almost hitting that. Well, we hit a
Oh
vehicle.
my
He hit
goodness!
that
He hit a vehicle.
Maybe he might have avoided it. Oh boy, it looked like he came right up close to the back of it. There's a car going
Because he's on the exit ramp going north on 45.
headed back north now on 45.
With HPD, I mean, right on his trail there. In fact, HPD heading in front of, is that, okay, we see it now, okay. Oh,
Trying to get down to the feeder road.
Trying to make down
Street. Doors open.
here's the doors opening right now.
to the feeder road,
Getting out just yet.
close to
Still
north.
going.
I-45 towards Dallas, Texas area.
I-45 and 610.
They've been following this vehicle for several minutes now. Oh my goodness, now that citizen helped him out and now the suspect punches him in the face. Now the citizen helped him out. This may be citizen, the citizen helped him out. One suspect is apprehended Another second suspect.
There he is running through that
Second
tunnel.
suspect is on the foot.
This policeman.
He is fast runner.
We see some activity to the top of your screen there, Don. Go up
See
a
some
little bit.
activities.
See that person running right there?
Oh my goodness.
Popping a fence now. He's going to be running out of steam here pretty
He's
soon.
gonna be running out of steam here pretty soon.
2 houses away from him, but they've got him.
This appears to be some sort of.
It's supposed to be a it's supposed to be a backyard. Right behind those houses. 3 o'clock hours.
We're looking for that suspect in a white t-shirt.
We're looking for the suspect in a white t-shirt. Running on the scene as well. Helicopter here, over there as well.
There he is. He's behind the bushes.
He is behind the bushes. They got him. He is surrendered.
He's on the ground.
He is on the.
Yes, I'm on it.
He is on the ground. He is in
You
custody.
can see through the trees that at
They
least
got
2
them
HPD
both
officers
in
now have
custody.
this second suspect in custody. This was the passenger of the vehicle, the driver of the vehicle. As you mentioned, Don, it looked like a citizen jumped in to help police apprehend the driver of this chase vehicle. The officers getting there, getting that guy to the ground, the citizen moving off, and then the second person, the guy you see being arrested right here, jumped out, and then a small foot chase. It lasted only a couple of minutes before HPD officers able to finally get him in custody.
Yes.
The end of this chase.
That's how. And here is the Good
Go ahead,
Samaritan's car.
Go ahead.
That's the Good Samaritan standing there that nabbed the driver of the Mercedes and put him on the ground for the police.
While you're watching this, let's get the folks in the control possibly to back up the last few moments when that citizen came in so we can see that again. But let's continue to watch this live.
That is the vehicle that the police were chasing for about the past 15 to 20 minutes or so. Chase started right around 10:45 to 10:50 and 10:50 a.m. this morning, just before the newscast started, and chase going up 45 and making a U-turn. They were chasing that vehicle for about the past 15 to 20 minutes or so since the chase started earlier this morning, and getting back onto I-610 North Loop, headed back onto I-45, 288, 59, I-10, 45, 610 split, where they got away from HPD just a short while, making his way onto 288 just about 5 or 10 minutes ago. And when it appeared to us, let's listen and jump in to get the guy out. You can see that vehicle where the Good Samaritan tackles the driver to the ground. The suspect tackles that driver, and now the suspect punches him in the face, and now they punch that guy back. One suspect is apprehended right behind the suspect. Tried to start that vehicle, gray Nissan. When
finally catch him there.
He could have lost his family. They gave him credit
Good Samaritan stopping his silver car there.
So
And you
they
see
gave
there's
him
a dangerous
credit
situation there.
for
Police
his
officers have their guns
heroic
drawn. That officer right there,
actions.
getting that suspect dressed in
Getting
red
that suspect
on the ground
to
after
the
that
red
Good Samaritan
on the
refused
ground
to let
after
that guy
that
get away.
Good
That's an
Samaritan
officer
refused to
running
let that
around
guy
behind
get
that
away.
building as the suspect
Getting
that
behind that
was in the
vehicle.
passenger seat had gotten out, bailed out, started to run. He was in a white shirt. He ran a couple of blocks, but didn't get very far. Police were right on top of him.
They were right on top of him as well. Here at that intersection as well.
There he is right there, the white t-shirt.
When the white t-shirt as well.
On the passenger side, who did manage to get a brief foot chase
They did-
in after the car came to an end.
They
but
did
obviously
a-
didn't
they
get very
did
far.
get a-
HPD has him in
they
custody,
did
walking him
get
back
a
now.
brief
You know, and in situations like this,
foot
Don, and you can
chase.
attest to this, that you worry not only about the drivers,
You
obviously,
can attest to that.
especially
Not
when
only the
suspects are going
drivers
at such high
run
rate
a
of
high
speed,
rate
but you
of
also worry
speed.
about the
They're
police
gonna tow
officers
that
who
black
are trying to
they're gonna tow
apprehend,
that
a
black
suspect who's on the run like this, and then a
to
foot
the
chase.
junkyard or the body shop. They're gonna tow
And
that
you can
black
also imagine
Mercedes
the radio
to the
traffic
body
between the
shop.
officers
They can mend
because
and
he
fix
made a
that black
couple of
Mercedes,
turns,
and they
this
made
very
a couple of
powerful
turns with a
Mercedes
powerful
got away
Mercedes.
from HPD
Got
for a
away from
short
HPD for
while.
just a short
And I
while.
know that
We
we
did our
did
best to try to help them. nab the suspect. They did our best to try to help them nab the suspect. They were going in the right direction. They finally caught up. They finally caught up to them. And thanks to the Fox helicopters, Sky I-13 helicopters, KHOU-11 helicopters, KPRC-2 news helicopters, thanks to the news helicopters and the HPD helicopters, and thanks to the HPD helicopters, they got them both in custody, and they got them both. They got two suspects, both of them in custody, and now they're on charges of bank robbing the store, riding, driving, picking up speed.
Again, we do believe that these are bank robbery suspects. We're certainly checking that now in our newsroom to find out exactly where this started.
Where this all started. I'm going to let you listen there.
Bel Air Police Department cars and Bel Air Police Department officers who are now handling. That is the second suspect, the one who's in the passenger seat who bailed out after the car came to a stop.
And I would imagine that is the gentleman you guys are speaking of that apparently was able to stop these guys and help officers apprehend these two suspects. But we were being told by police to sort of take a step back because they are trying to block off a certain portion of this crime scene now. So we're trying to give you guys a close enough view, if you will, of what is going on right now. But if you can tell from that Mercedes, if my photographer Miswa here can show that tire and that brim, it basically shows what happened and just what a wild chase that was.
Yeah, and we know we watched as this car hit at least 3 or 4 other vehicles during this chase, and we know we're going to give you some more time to gather some more information there at the field. We'll probably come back to you here in a couple of minutes, Myra.
All right, thank you so much. Good work out there.
Okay.
And we'll be right back.
Well, police are calling it a miracle that no one was injured in this morning's high-speed chase. 2 suspects accused of robbing an Amegy bank in Bel Air led police throughout the city. It all started with a robbery at an Amegy bank off Bisonette in Bel Air and ended close to I-45 in the North Loop. This dramatic video was captured by a father and son trying to steer clear of the action, but they landed right in the middle of it. Carlos Mora and his son Jose say they heard of the chase and pulled over to stay out of harm's way. When the chase suspect tried to carjack the two, the son decided to fight back. You can see that son protecting his father, who is disabled inside the car. He tries to tackle that suspect, but the suspect actually punches him in the face. Police then showed up to arrived and arrested that man and his passenger. The son, Jose Morris, says he was just looking out for his father. Police say that son may have prevented others from getting hurt.
Well, the car was coming towards us. I thought we were going to crash, but ended up stopping right next to us trying to take my dad's car. That's when I just reacted and tried to stop him.
It was clear these individuals did not care about the safety and well-being of the public.
Police say those suspects may be related to other bank robberies. The FBI is now investigating.
A controversial DWI arrest involving a Houston attorney now has Harris County's current district attorney looking to reopen.
Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, thanks for watching. Check out this video pops up here. And I'll see you in the next video. Before we wrap this up, we're gonna watch that known from Memphis, Tennessee, the Houston police chase brutality. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video in just about 2 minutes. See you then.
It was a wild chase ending, and now
we're
we are
back.
learning about a wild twist. Just one of several new developments uncovered tonight by Channel 2 Investigates.
Let's begin with your first look at the 2 men police say were behind that chase through Houston on Friday. And look at this map. Channel 2 Investigates has learned the pair is from Memphis, Tennessee, and they were no strangers to law enforcement there.
In fact, one of them was involved in a very high-profile police brutality case there. Channel 2 investigator Joel Eisenbaum has been working his sources all day today and found out about these new developments. Joel?
And Dominique, one point I think bears repeating is that brutality case really has nothing to do with Houston law enforcement or Texas for that matter. What's interesting here is this guy's been arrested twice recently. Both arrests were caught on cell phone video, and both arrests were pretty big news.
I'm going to be finishing the video.
And then this. Channel 2 Investigates has uncovered a truly bizarre twist in that wild Houston area bank robbery police chase from last Friday. This suspect seen tangling with the Good Samaritan, the same man who drove this stolen Mercedes at insane speeds, hitting car after car. A Mercedes with amegy Bank's 24 grand and 5 stolen license plates inside. Well, it's strange. 34-year-old Christopher Bishop from Tennessee was apparently recently a lead story in Memphis. In November, he was the alleged victim of Memphis police brutality. Bishop was arrested this night for assault and evading, but soon after he got out of jail, and it appears he met up with fellow Tennessean 30-year-old Travis Drain. And together, traveling to Houston, the two men, according to court documents, went to work. First on Friday, this Eastside Wells Fargo, where police say the two men targeted a courier and stole 2 bank bags, but with only paperwork inside. So police say the duo then went to this Bel Air Amegy Bank, where once they were inside, Drain told Bishop to, quote, hurry up, and Bishop did, shoving a clerk at one point. But even at speeds of 120 miles per hour, the two men just couldn't get away fast enough. And in that big old building right behind me, both men saw a federal magistrate today. They were each appointed separate attorneys, and they will sit in federal custody, I'm told, till at least Wednesday, their next hearing. We're live downtown. I'm Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Nice reporting, Joel. Thank you.
All right. Have a great night. So thanks for watching. Check out this video. And that is a brutality. I saw it, we watch it. The speeds of the black Mercedes. The speeds of the black, high speeds of the black Mercedes, 120 miles an hour. So anyway, thanks for watching. Check out this video. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. See you in the next video tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys, have a great night.